Power World, the biggest game in the world right now. Probably one of the biggest surprises of 2024. Probably going to be of this year, really, even though we're still early in the year. I believe they've sold 7 million copies in the first 5 days. And Jeff Keighley, the one that runs the Game Awards, he tweeted, yo, shout out to Mainly in the Cut with the sub. He tweeted yesterday, they've sold 7 million copies, and he's had a conversation with the studio, and they confirmed that's just the Steam numbers. I was under the impression that's 7 million copies combined. So if it's just 7 million on Steam, you take Game Pass and then Xbox sales, I wouldn't be surprised if this game sold at least 15 million. At bare minimum, this game has sold at least 10. It sold at least 10 million because we don't got the Xbox numbers. And then this morning, it broke the record. It's now in second place, only behind PUBG, who still holds the record, for those of you unaware, for the most concurrent players on Steam at a time. This morning, they broke 2 million players at once. So the game is still growing. Right now, the most popular game of all time in terms of concurrent players was PUBG at 3 million. They could break it. Who knows if they keep going. Now, I say that all to set the stage of what I'm about to say now. In the midst of it all, there has been a subsection, a vocal minority on Twitter and other social media platforms that have been rather upset about Power World's success. Basically, Pokemon fans. Accusing it of stealing art, accusing it of stealing ideas, and da-da-da-da, because they think Pokemon and Nintendo were the first company to ever invent a monster and catching a monster, even though there's a game called Monster Hunter. There was specifically a thread that went viral like 3 days on Twitter where this person was comparing the character models of Power World to the character models of Pokemon and saying they're almost identical and they fit 1-to-1. And they had like this whole image and diagram breaking it down, proving that Power World had stolen assets, even though the developers have come out and said they did not steal anything. And also the Twitter community note said that it wasn't true either, but people keep running with this story. Now this hit my timeline just this morning and I am dying laughing. I say all that to say this. I'm setting it up to say, ladies and gentlemen, the Pokemon community, you are officially on trial. It has come out that the person who posted those player models that Power World stole that were 1-for-1 stolen from Pokemon was completely fabricated. It was a lie, and they admitted they lied. So let me break this down for you. This nigga went This nigga went and opened up, I don't know, who's a 3D animator in the chat? Blender? I don't know. Blender. They opened Unreal Engine 5. They used some engine, they opened it up, and they created fake models, character models of pals and lined it up next to Pokemon, and they basically made them the same size to try to reinforce their story. Now, niggas on Twitter pressed their ass, and they eventually admitted they lied. Now, the reason I say the Pokemon community is on trial, because you niggas is weird, man. This is, what did I tell y'all? Top 5 communities full of pedophiles. Pokemon, Smash Bros, Roblox, Minecraft. Who's the 5th one? I can't think off the top of my head who's the 5th one, but definitely Pokemon, Smash Bros, Roblox, Minecraft. You might be able to throw the Sonic community in there. Yeah, we might have to throw Sonic. The 5th one is interchangeable, but we'll say Sonic for now. We'll say the Sonic community. Spider-Man. Nigga, listen, I'm all for a good Spider-Man community joke, but you're reaching. Cut it out. Anyways, not only is Pokemon in the top 5 communities full of fucking pedos, but you niggas are also just top 5 weird now. And the reason I say you're weird, let me get this straight. It's not the Pokemon community. It's this person, but they're part of your community. You're gonna have to get them. This shit is weird because this is the same community that has sat on. Shout out to Solid Gaming with the sub. This is the same community that has sat on the internet for the past few years and cried and complained about how Pokemon is a mess right now. It's boring. It's formulaic. They need to do something. They're not Game Freak and Nintendo are not trying. I know y'all seen this shit. People have been slandering the last few Pokemon games. The frame rate, the graphics, it's just not there. The best version of Pokemon X and Y is on PC. Allegedly. So I say that to say, it's very fascinating to me that when Power World comes out, some competition, what you guys have been demanding, finally comes out. Makes a game that people like, are having fun, has a whole community. Yeah, allegedly. They make the game that you claim you wanted, and now these same people turn around are butthurt and threatened by it. Even if you don't want to play Power World is good for the Pokemon community, because there's no way the Nintendo company is not sitting in those boardrooms right now for the past 2 weeks sweating their balls off. Now these niggas have to show up and compete. Because need I remind you, right now they broke 2 million concurrent players this morning. That's the number 2 greatest concurrent number of players on Steam of all time. We don't even know the full sales numbers, but they've had 7 million on PC. This game is, I don't know the longevity of it, but right now it's looking like it's showing the potential to be a proper threat. And you go on the internet and you defend the company, the same company you say you don't like, make it make sense. So I say that to say, the Pokemon community, you are on trial. Not only are you full of pedos, you niggas are crazy. Half of you are pedos. Half of you are crazy. I really want y'all to sit down and think about the level of fabrication and yo, I'm not gonna lie, this is the type of shit where if Pocket Pair, the people who made this game, if they wanted to, they could sue your ass for slander. The only reason they won't is because the thing about slander, you can only win that in court if you can prove the entity that tried to damage your name damaged your ability to make money. So it's kind of, they could sue you, but it would get thrown out for the simple reason that they're making money. It's selling. This is slanderous. And for what? I'd argue this helps Power World more than it hurts it. You should have just left it alone, because now niggas is looking at you like you're crazy and people are talking about Power World even more. If I'm a Power World developer, I'm sitting at the studio fucking laughing my ass off right now. You cannot pay for this type of press. An unintentional L. What they call it in Pokemon? A recoil. Who was a Pokemon that had recoil? I think Arcanine. When you use his tackle attack, Arcanine uses tackle. It would recoil. This nigga fabricated a whole 3D model of Power World claiming they stole the shit and it backfired on you, and then it helps them. Is it takedown? Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is grade A, top tier, top 5 2024 loser shit. Get a fucking life, man. Stuff like this warms my heart. Guys gotta touch grass. This is just, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. At the end of the day, whether you're Team Power World, Team Pokemon, or you're a rational person who likes both, like me, these are corporations, mega corporations, guys. Mega billion-dollar corporations. Nintendo is one of the most powerful corporations in Japan. They don't know you exist. They don't pay your bills. You don't have to do this stuff, especially when you're lying. Even if it was true, this shit is weird. It's all weird. Get a life. My only gripe is servers setup is a bitch. Oh yeah, they need to fix that shit. This game's got some issues, but I mean, the good news is that Power World did put out a, I'm done ranking on the Pokemon niggas. Power World did put out a, what's the name? An image showing their roadmap. Rare Twitch W. Yeah, they made it easier to make money. I mean, I can show it in a second. So Power World tweeted this out this morning. This is the early access roadmap. So what's coming to the game is top priority for them is currently fixing numerous bugs they've identified and prioritizing fixing those. Sometimes the world date experiences rollbacks and loading screens may persist when trying to load into world and so on. Improvements to implement ASAP, key configuration improvements to base AI and patching. So no PS5. I don't think the game, if it comes to PS5, I don't think it's coming anytime soon. And the reason being is it's on Game Pass. I think they cut some type of deal for with Microsoft, because like Microsoft's been pushing the game pretty hard. I think they cut some type of advertisement deal, like, hey, let us get your game on Game Pass for a certain amount of time and we'll give you advertising for free, basically. But who knows? They said it's going to PS5, but it'll be a while. See? Yeah, it's like it's gonna be a while. I was like, I think they cut some type of deal with Microsoft. They caught an unexpected W, yeah. So then they're also gonna be adding PvP, raid bosses for in-game content, PAL Arena, PvP for pals. Steam, Xbox crossplay, various Xbox improvements, server transfers and migrations, improvements to building system, new islands, pals, bosses, and technology. So new content too. Yo, shout out to the God with the sub, appreciate it. So like a timed exclusive, probably. It seems like. It seems like that's what it is. What's the name? What I'll say about this is it's cool that they're being transparent and they're showing they are working on stuff. The only thing I would criticize about this roadmap, I think it would have really helped them to like take it over the edge if they would have put, they don't have to put definitive dates, because I get, you know, game development isn't necessarily a linear process. You run into issues like bugs and glitches and shit. And you never know, which, you know, what it's going to take to fix it. I think they should have put like release windows on everything. Yeah, just like estimated dates. Like we estimate PvP will be here in like a month. Like they should have just said that. Are they going to give access keys so players can join other worlds without them hosting? I don't know, but that would be nice, being able to take my character and hop into another world. Even if the key only worked once, that would be nice. So next time I would tell them like, yo, you guys got to put dates on here, because like this is just general information. They could be lying for all we want. The reason you want them to put dates on there so you can hold them accountable for shit. But if they don't put any type of date on there, you can't say nothing to them. Another interesting thing is, I said in my video, it felt like this game was like 80% done. And I meant what I said. These motherfuckers came out and said it's only 60% done. It's a lot of content in this game. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure you're following the GI page on Twitter. We're going crazy with the news. We're doing something nobody else is doing. We're breaking down all the news. This is the fucking thumbnail. We're breaking down all the news flashcard style. So you don't have to go to any type of website. So if you want to keep up with stuff, the easy way, we're giving you the news in a super digestible way via flashcards. That way you don't got to go to no website. It's all within the app and shit. Follow the GI page if you haven't already. Turn on them noties. You said, hold on now. What? That's quality Twitch content right there. I actually really like the format. Yeah, the way the idea, I came up with this idea. I haven't seen anybody else doing this shit. You see people post an image and it'll just be like a small statement like Power World sold 5 million copies. But like that's all the information you get from the image. I'm giving you all the information summarized basically. So you get it, even helps you absorb the information. So you don't gotta we read the article for you basically. But yeah, that's quality that's quality Twitch content like there. You guys like that? Who's that? Plus the source was the key. Yeah, we always state the source. You always got to credit, because you don't want to act like you writing this stuff. We're just summarizing the shit. I'm just trying to find a new way. I fuck with the GI Twitter heavily, especially since y'all posting a lot. We trying. It's growing too. Not by a lot, but yesterday we were at 22.3. We're now at 22.4. So I see people are following. And then it shows right there it's growing. It was always just kind of stagnant. Lose a little, gain a little, lose a little, gain. But it was literally just stagnant because we didn't do nothing with the page. We get active, it's starting to grow already. So hopefully it starts to snowball and it grows faster as people start to see it's an authority for information. And I even thought about, because I have it verified with the blue check mark. I thought about getting the gold one, but that shit kind of expensive. You gotta start making some more money. I feel like that gold one will, because there's not a lot of pages that have the gold check mark. I seen Lean Cuisine retweet it. I was like, yes. I know we've seen it. JG posted it this morning. I say, yes, that's what I like to see. Making it easy to share the content. Yeah, I would like to eventually get that gold check mark. What's the benefit of it? So right now it's verified under like a personal, still verified, but the gold one is for like businesses. It's expensive though. I just don't know. I gotta hit up Twitter staff too and see like, yo, is there some type of algorithm boost? You see Nomad guy got a hit tweet. He did? What did he tweet? Or are you talking about that edit? You talking about that edit that I retweeted? Dun, 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 dun. I think you're talking about the edit. You talking about this right here. You said how much? It's $2,000 a year to get the gold check mark for businesses. And then on top of that, anybody who's part of your company, it's an extra $50 a month to get them the gold check mark, basically. But it definitely does make you stand out. It's more so of like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Social proofing. When people see that, they're more inclined to like trust you. So it's like if you have the income, it is useful for like scaling. Yeah, Elon not playing about the bread. It's just I'm trying to figure out, is it worth it in the long run?
I'll bet y'all shoot these motherfuckers. I'll bet y'all shoot these motherfuckers. Hey, you shot me, nigga! Hey, you shot me, nigga! Hey, you shot me, nigga!
That's a classic moment. What's the name? I don't think it's worth it quite yet. Yeah, that's what I said. That's kind of where I'm at. If I see the page growing a lot, then maybe it'll be worth it one day. Which, by the way, that clip, let me see. That clip is like fucking... Oh, you know what? I think it's on... That clip's like fucking 7 years... It's almost 10 years old. Only the real know that reference to that clip. Let me see. Would y'all play this Yu-Gi-Oh card right here? Bet y'all shoot this motherfucker. When played, the user receives a 100% debuff on their aim and decision making. Attacking during this phase will result in friendly fire. Would y'all play this card? East 120. Now, yeah, somebody put this in the group chat the other day. This is in reference to this clip where he shot him again. This shit was 7 years ago. This clip is almost 10 years old. This is just... Shout out to Kenny with this up, just to put things in perspective why it gets so annoying when people like, yo, do you miss your dreads? She was 7 years ago, bro.
I'll bet y'all shoot these motherfuckers too.
They hopped out. Got one shot.
Oh my god, they knocked me out. Ace knocked me out. Ace shot me again. Ace shot me again. Nigga, you can't. Oh
my. Yo. Oh man. Those were the days when people didn't have kids. I remember crying watching this. It sucks too because I'm glad that he got it, and I think some other people got some other clips. I think some people saved them. I don't have these clips anymore just because like a couple years ago, Twitch was doing like a sweep on like copyrighted clips. Like anything that had any copyrighted music in it, you would get a strike. So I had to delete all my fucking clips to be safe. It's like, I don't have it. Somebody posted it. I know you niggas got it at least. Somebody had posted the other one. Ace, you shot me. Where is it at? Did somebody post it under here? Somebody had posted it somewhere. I should probably save it. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I remember those days. Yeah, press Z, follow me. But is the VOD still up? Nah, VODs delete every 14 days. You can't even keep VODs. I don't know where it is. Somebody fucking put it. Was it Flock? Was it in reply to something? I don't know where it is. I know somebody tweeted it to me. I don't know where the fuck it went. I don't know. It is what it is. But somebody has the clip of Ace shooting, the original Ace shooting Nomad. Ace, you shot me, nigga. Somebody did post it because I watched it earlier. Yeah, it was a reply though. It wasn't an @ tweet. I wish the nigga would have added me so I could favorite the goddamn tweet. They had the clip. Although it's not that big of a deal because all that shit is also on my YouTube channel. It's all in my PUBG shit. It's all in like my PUBG like compilation videos. Ace shot Nomad. Was it under here? Now I'm like annoyed because like I know I just saw that shit. Someone do a deep dive. Is this it, Steve? Oh, it was a reply to the GI account. Never mind. It was under the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah. Yeah, this is another one. This was like 7 years ago. Do you miss your dreads, bro? 7 years ago. Somebody came in the chat and asked me that yesterday. You ever thought about growing your dreads? Look, it was almost 10 years ago, bro. Let it go.
Threw the grenade on your floor, fam. Nomad.
I know.
Oh my god.
I don't care.
Sensational.
Oh,
my God.
the teammate shot didn't get in here. He's inside the house, my nigga. Ace, you shot me, nigga. Ace, you shot me, nigga. Ace, you shot me, nigga. What nigga? You shot me, turn me up, nigga.
Oh, man.
Ace, nigga.
Ace.
Yo, bro, you should have you should
Acknowledge yourself.
Acknowledge yourself.
Threw the grenade on your floor.
Fucking great, man. Then he said, oh, he knew he was in trouble. Oh. I remember spitting my drink out. Classic. This is the equivalent of seeing a photo of your dad with a big ass afro. Pretty much like, yo, that was a long time ago, bro. A historic piece of media. Shout out to Malik the Freak with the sub. It'll be a year since I cut mine off next month. Sheesh. You look way healthier now too. Holy shit. Yeah, I was like hella depressed back then. That was when I was dating that crazy Dominican chick that would throw shoes at me. Get right, man. Get outside. Get right. But yeah, that was a walk down memory lane, bro. Nomad is so funny because when they threw a grenade at him, he said he don't care. He said he didn't care, and then immediately ran up the stairs. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Modern War Negro, real nigga talking, sit your ass down. Good one, bro. I never heard that one. This man thought he said something. I got another funny story for y'all too. Speaking dickhead news, yeah, we leaving the toxic chicks behind. Speaking of dickhead news, the day before developers say the game suffered from a hate campaign in a bizarre statement. Fantastic. They allegedly shut down developer of the day before has claimed its controversy and catastrophic game suffered from a hate campaign in a bizarre statement published online. Fantastic, which supposedly closed its doors just a few days after the day before launch on December 7, 2023, took to Twitter to address misinformation published online surrounding the game's development. Answering its own question of why do they say that the released game is not the same that is in the trailers and why was the game closed, Fantastic claimed it implemented everything shown in the trailers. No, you didn't. Before admitting it didn't include some minor features like parkour. You didn't include all the features, nigga. You said it was an MMO, zombie survival game, co-op game. It was a fucking, it was like Escape from Tarkov with zombies. It was a completely different genre. It was an extraction shooter. You just straight up lied. It then likened the day before to the experiment where you asked to pick pink objects in a room and then recall the blue ones, saying the negative bias instilled by certain bloggers making money on hate affected the perceptions of the game. First of all, it wasn't bloggers on your ass. Nobody even has a blog anymore. What is this, 2010? What is this, the fucking Finally Famous era with Big Sean? It wasn't bloggers, it was YouTubers that was on your ass. And rightfully so, because you released all these trailers and people were comparing the gameplay to the trailers and saying this don't match up. To sit here and act like, oh, people was just hating on you for no reason. You was hating because you was lying. This is some next level attempt to gaslight niggas, bruh. The day before, which was promised for years to be an open world survival, massively multiplayer online game, emerged as an exactly what I just said, as an extraction shooter riddled with issues. You straight up lied. This wholly disappointing online zombie survival shooter contains essentially nothing of what the original promised over the years, leading to its disastrous early access release. Fantastic claimed reviews improved over launch weekend as it addressed initial bugs, but the hate campaign had already inflicted significant damage. In reality, however, the day before's numbers dipped day by day, and by December 11th, it had entered Steam's 10 worst reviewed games of all time list. By the way, the developer added, after sales closed, many people wrote us that bloggers had deceived them and they liked the game and they asked for, who are these bloggers? What blog y'all go on? I'm not trying to be an asshole. Who's still going on 2dopeboys.com? Y'all go on that? Does that still exist? Let's look for shits and giggles. I used to be on this shit all the time in like the early 2010s for like music, 2dopeboys.com. Is that the name of it? AmandaPlease.com. Right. It's still going. Do people like frequent? Does it get comments? Does this shit still get comments? Look, this shit got one comment and it's a bot. Nobody frequents this shit anymore. Nobody gets on blogs anymore. Yeah, right. Before I hop on MySpace. Throwback. Yeah, I used to be on this shit heavy to get like music back in the day. Who are these bloggers? I need to know who these bloggers are. We also heard that petitions were created to continue development, and on the black market, Nah Right was mine. I used to be on Nah Right, Two Dope Boys, Dat Piff, all them websites, bruh. What was it? Something Omen, D.Omen. There was a forum I used to frequent. Ill Roots was cool. All Hip Hop. What was the forum? hiphop24.com or some shit like that. I used to be on this hip hop forum, and they used to post software on there illegally, allegedly. Great forum. You might know what that was. Not LimeWire. Fantastic Den-ass fans of the game to follow it on social media to know what will happen next, adding to further confusion of the status of the alleged defunct developer. Questions were already raised. Who gives a fuck? Fuck this company. Shit was goofy. Kanye to the funny thing about Kanye to the is I had heard of that website. No, niggas is not on 4chan. Black people are not welcome there. What was I about to say? The funny thing about Kanye to the is I had heard of that website when I was younger, but I had never been on it because I had already had my rotation of like I had already had my rotations of blogs that I would go to. The first time I ever, this is 50 was all right. The first time I ever really gone on Kanye to the is because I had Google, was it, how do you, Kanye to the, is that the name of the website? The first time I ever been on this website was because I Googled gaming Illuminati and I found a thread of niggas talking shit about us on there. Let me see. Kanye to the, I forgot about it. Is it still up? Is this the one? You saw the Vultures video snippet? Nah, what's that? Let's see. Shout out to him, whoever this is, 2013 or 2014 he posted this. This ain't the thread though. It was like a whole thread though. Shout out to all these people right here, you know what I'm saying? On the Kanye to the forums. It had me dying though, what they say about y'all. I don't know, it was like some drama shit. It didn't make me mad. That's why I never brought it up. I just laughed. Like, oh, to me that's good. Niggas is talking about us in a forum. I wish I could remember the name of that damn forum. There's one person, can I link? You can't link because you're not subbed. It's gonna time you out. What's the title of the thread? You was the one typing it? I wish I could remember the name of the forum because there's still somebody I talk to this day because I met them on that forum. I used to be real active on there. Nostalgia's hitting right now. Yeah, we going on a nostalgia run. A lot of my early music catalog was built from Kanye to the Kanye West Vultures. Oh, you talking about the song? Is that a song? What are you talking about? Is this like a new song or something? I'm not playing this. I'm gonna get a fucking copyright strike. He dropped an album? That's a snippet. Yo, shout out to King Juice with the sub. That's a new song. Oh, I'm not playing this shit. I'm gonna get a copyright. I can't play that. I can't play that. Even a snippet. I'm not playing that shit. No, thank you. I'll check it out later though. I'll keep in mind. Is it good? That's the question. Is it good? What the fuck? They try to set me up. That's all the stories I can find though. I don't know if there's anything else going on, but those two stories were fucking funny. They had me dying. Oh, this is the news section. Otherwise, we can go with the sub box. Netflix Premium and Stars is $25 per month. What the fuck is on Stars? It's really good. Okay. Man, I gifted that dude because I thought he had the forum. Yeah, I thought he had the forum too. This motherfucker was talking about Kanye's music. Tomorrow you're gonna host a day one Tekken 8 lobby with Discord members. That's possible. Maybe I'll knock out an early stream so then I can stream at night or like later, like start later in the afternoon because I would want to be able to play with the boys. But in the review, he said you can't watch people's matches. I seen somebody leave a comment saying that the director said there's going to be a day one patch to address that. I don't know if that's true. Does anybody know that? But if we can't spectate matches, I'm not hosting no lobbies. I don't really see nothing interesting.